Hey friends, it is me, Stace, and for today's video, we're going to be using the Cricut Venture to make a large box. So I'm already inside Cricut Design Space on the welcome screen. We're going to go to the upper right hand corner and click on where it says New Project. Left hand side toolbar, let's click on Images. And then choose Browse All. Left hand side toolbar again, we're going to go down and choose the project type. Just click the plus sign. And we're going to choose 3D. In the search box at the very top, type in the word chocolate box, and then click on enter. We're going to scroll down to find the box we're making. Now we can make any of these boxes, but I'm looking for a certain box that has two sizes of it. So let's scroll down. Okay, so the one I want is this one right here. So you can see the top, there's two boxes on this image. The top one is made using one sheet of paper. The whole box is made at the same time. This one has the two halves of the box. I'm going to click on that. Bottom right, choose Add to Canvas. I'll just minimize my design area so I can see both boxes. I'm going to right click on this and choose Ungroup. So again, we have this box that's all made on one sheet of cardstock, and then we have these two halves of the box. We're going to use the two halves. So I'll delete the other pieces that we don't need. Now to resize it, you want to make sure you're resizing everything together. So we have this half of the box. Take the other half and line them two up. Take this square as well, bring that up. Highlight everything. We're going to highlight everything. Right click on that and choose Group. So now when I resize one, the other ones are going to resize as well. Because we're using the Cricut Venture, I'm going to use my cutting mat. So I'm going to go to the very top where the size is, and I can see that the box is taller than it is wider. So I'm going to adjust the height, leaving the lock locked. So for the height, I think I'll make it be 27 inches and then click on Enter. Let's go down and zoom back out so we can see our whole box. I'm going to right click on that and choose Ungroup. Right, so we have this side of the box there. Then we have this side. And this paper you can see is going to go behind the boxes to show off that little pretty flower there. So this paper is going to give us an idea of how big our box is. So this piece measures 11.4 by 10 inches. So that's going to be a pretty nice sized box. And I will use my Cricut trimmer to cut this out. So I'm going to delete that piece. So we just have the two sides of the box. Upper right hand corner, choose Make It. You can see I'm using the cutting mat, and you can see it's going to take up pretty much the entire cutting mat. So it's going to score first and then do the basic cut on mat 1. Mat 2 is the other half. It's going to do the same thing, score first and then do the basic cut. And for the scoring tool, I'm using the same scoring tool that I would use in my Cricut Maker. You can still use that in your Venture. I'm going to click on Continue, take you guys to the machine so you can see it cut or see it score, and then cut out the first box, and I'll do the second box off camera. Then we'll go to the table and put the box together. All right, we're at the machine. I have my mat loaded, and I also have the extension bars on the machine. I also have my scoring saws in the scoring holder. We're going to go ahead and click on Go. This is going to measure our material for us. And the sound that you hear is the vacuum that's holding the mat in place. And now I'm going to choose Play to cut it out. And I'll let this one run natural speed. I'm not going to fast forward it, and I'll do the other one off camera, and then we'll go to the table and put the box together. So it's done scoring. Now it's going to start cutting. Alright, the first box is done. I'm going to hit pause and cut the second one out, and then we'll go to the table and put the box together. Alright friends, our box is cut out. You've seen how fast it was. I'm going to cut it out really, really quickly. What we're going to do now is finger press the score marks, just to get them started. I did do the other half of the box already. I will say, if I'm being honest with you guys, which I always am, I'm not a fan. I think, you know, when I'm using the scoring stylus and my maker, it doesn't give me enough impression, so I normally go in there and I push it down while it's doing the scoring. And I can't do that on this one because it goes so quickly, but I'm not finding with the scoring tool by itself, I don't think it does a good job. I'm having a heck of a time trying to even see them on here. So hopefully Cricut will come out with a better scoring thing. Alright, so just try to find it, and then when you see it, just kind of go in there and pinch it. But you want to kind of make sure you're staying on that line. And it's like so subtle, the scoring line. And when you're making something that relies on the score marks, that's kind of important, you know. I love the machine, just not a fan of the scoring. It doesn't do a good job. Alright, so we have the box. Alright, let's flip it over. Alright, we're going to take on a piece of paper. I just cut these to be 10.5 by 10.5. Hopefully that'll fit in there. Actually, 10.5 might be too big. I'll try 9.5 to give us some wiggle room there. 9.5. Okay, and I'm going to cut my other paper 9.5 as well, really quickly. So you can see I did not really think this project out. I'm kind of doing it with you guys, so you can see the struggles or the success or what we're doing. Alright, so it's going to fit that way much better. Alright, now I'm going to grab our glue. I don't know where my glue is. Hang on. Oh, here it is right there. Okay. Grab that, and I know it's going to be clogged. So let me grab a thumbtack, or not a thumbtack, a push pin, and push this in here real quick. I'm using art glitter glue. Just go in there and kind of unclog it like that. Alright, put that back. Now what I want to do is I do want to glue around this piece, just to help me hold it down. So I'm going to first take my advanced tape glider and put that around here. Okay, just to kind of create a boundary there. Alright, let's grab our liquid glue, and we're going to put some glue over here. Not a whole lot, you know, just like with any box. Let's grab that pin again. I chose to do my adhesive first, otherwise this glue would dry. Alright, there we go. We have glue. Just put it around it so when we put our box together, it doesn't stick out. It'll stay flush with our paper that we're putting behind here. Okay, you don't need a whole lot, just enough to kind of hold it down. Okay, I think that's good. Let's put this paper in it. Okay, that one's done. Let's grab the other half of our box, which is right here. And we're going to do the same thing. Let's grab our adhesive. Kind of go around it a little bit. Okay, then take our liquid glue and just, so you can see how they're sticking out. This way with the glue on there, it'll stay flush with that purple paper behind it. I don't know when I would actually need a box this big. I just thought, you know what, we can make one. Let's see how easy or difficult it was. And I think the box is pretty easy, just the scoring. Not a fan of the score marks. They need to be much deeper, especially with a box this big, because it's already very clunky to work with, you know. All right, done with that one. Let's stick this one in here. And this is just cardstock that I had. This is obviously the Cricut cardstock. All right, so we have our box. Now we need to assemble the two pieces, the two sides. All right, so I want to put adhesive on this piece. Okay, make sure that's good. We're going to put adhesive on that piece. Is that right? Yes. Okay, and you want to try to go edge to edge with your adhesive. Usually I would use my art glitter glue and take my finger to kind of spread it around, but this is so big, I don't really want to use that much glue. And I'm running out of my tape. So it looks like we're going to use the glue. Yep, because I don't know how to load that myself. So I have to have hubby do it. So we're going to go and use the glue. I'm not going to spread it around now. Okay, just so we can kind of get an idea, right? All right, let's take this side. Make sure the tops are on the same side. Make some room. I'm going to actually fold this in half so I can kind of see here. Okay. Take this one and we're going to line it up with this one on the square marks. I think I did this wrong. I did. The flap should be on the inside. That's okay. You know what? We're going to redo it. Okay. You want the glue on this side of the flap. You don't want to see the flap on the outside of the box. All right, let's put some glue on this one. Again, edge to edge if you can. Oh, that looks kind of funny. Okay, now we're going to put the two pieces together, lining up top and the bottom, square marks, like such, and then just push down. Now on your side would not have glue here, but of course my side does. I'm going to take a wipey while I got one. Just kind of get rid of that glue. Okay. All right, press that down. Okay. Now I am going to remove my adhesive from my ATG because that glue doesn't dry. All right, we are back. I went ahead and removed my adhesive the best I could on that one. All right, so we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to take this and we're going to apply our adhesive to the flap. Oop, I can't use that one. Let's grab our liquid glue. Okay. Let's put glue all over this flap. Okay. I want to bring this over and basically fold it down on itself. So hold that flap in and grab this piece, lining everything up, top to bottom. Okay. So the box should lay flat for you when you have this side. I'm actually going to grab it, flip it over this way so I can do this. So you can see now, because we put glue there, how that white piece is staying attached to the purple. It's not all floppy. So what do y'all think of the box? It's a big box. It's a really big box. All right, so the hard part is going to be the bottom. So we're going to open this up. All right. So we have, let me show you. Let's see if I can get this in the camera. Okay, we have these two legs right here. I'm going to put them in first. Okay. Then put this piece in, like that. All right, put this piece in like that. Get them to stay in there. They will stay in there. Did I not fold this one? Let me just double check, make sure your folds are nice and crisp. Okay. Put that one inside this flap. Okay, and then this one is going to go inside that flap as well. Okay, there's our bottom. All right. I would definitely, for sure, put a piece of paper in there. All right, let's pick this up. Can you even see this box? Okay, we're going to push them in like that. Then bring this together. Okay, And that, my friends, is our box. How fun is that, right? I actually think it turned out super cute. You know, a few mistakes. Not perfect scoring, but oh my gosh, look how big that is. Okay, so the overall size of this box, including this little flap here, okay, this little flap here, it measures, let me flip it this way so you can see it better. All right, it's going to measure 19 inches from top to bottom is 19 inches. And then the width of this measures, lining it up here on my mat, it measures 7¼ inches deep this way. Then we have long side, this measures, line it up, it measures, I'm actually wrong. Okay, hang on, this goes here. All right, so yeah, so it measures, going down this way is 9¼ inches, okay? 9¼ inches this way. If I go this way, I must have my mat upside down. It's gonna measure 12. So 9½ inches deep, 12 inches across. Box is ginormous. Let me show you the bottom. Okay, that's what that looks like. I think it's really cute. I'll definitely put this in my craft room somewhere, just for display. But isn't that fun? That's a very big box, my friends. All right, so there you have it. Making a box with the Cricut Venture. My only negative that I would say about it is the scoring. I'm not a fan of the scoring tool inside the machine. I hope they would come out with a more, just a better scoring tool that gives you a better impression when you're making your score marks. But other than that, I think it's a really fun project. All right, my friends, any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.